Right then, I've just landed, and while I was in the air, news broke that Manchester United have submitted a bid of 50 million euros plus bonuses for Leny Yoro. And the reports suggest that Lille have accepted that offer, although the player hasn't necessarily accepted that offer just yet because he's still waiting on Real Madrid. That's according to Nabil Djelit and Abdallah Boulma, a couple of French journalists also reporting this. And it says, Lille and Real Madrid still continue their discussions for Leny Yoro. At the same time, United have submitted an offer of 50 million euros. Santi Aruna says United have sent a proposal of 50 million euros, including bonuses, to Lille for Leny Yoro. By the way, the way these are all written, someone's definitely been briefed. There's a WhatsApp group with all these in. Real Madrid so far have only made one offer for Yoro, and it was worth around £17 million. Madrid are confident, supposedly, have Yoro's agreement and want to take their time to complete the deal. There are no offers from PSG or Liverpool, which has been sort of semi-reported. Now, I knew United wanted Leny Yoro. I haven't had any little tickles for a while, but I did have that one. As some of you who probably saw my squad building video that I did last week, and I put Leny Yoro in my squad. Why did I put Leny Yoro in my squad? Well, I knew United wanted him. I know Madrid's interest is real in him, absolutely. And I think that, while people are talking up Real Madrid as being favourites for it, I think it's a little bit more 50-50 than that. I think if Madrid aren't prepared to pay the money, I think he comes to United. From what I'm hearing, he is open to coming to Manchester United. It's not like we've got to twist his arm into coming, but I think it's a fair, reasonable expectation that if Real Madrid are in the market for you, with the pedigree that they've got, going to Real Madrid in this era at the moment is basically just like bookmarking your own Champions League medal, or half a dozen of them, right? And especially with the age profile of the players that are at Real Madrid at the moment, I wouldn't blame anyone. If United and Real Madrid came in for anyone that you knew at the moment, you'd be saying, well, why it suits you? Yeah, go for it, lad. And I think that's fine. People will be like, don't want him. If he wants to go to Madrid, fuck him off to Madrid. Doesn't work like that. In professional football, it does not work like that. He would play for Manchester United if he doesn't get what he wants at Real Madrid, and he would work 100% for Manchester United, and he would ultimately end up being a good signing for us, I am certain. Now, there's some parallels being drawn here. I think the obvious one is the Raphael Varane pursuit when he left Rennes. Obviously, we came up against Real Madrid for him. We got him too late. We eventually saw Johnny Evans and Raphael Varane in the United shirt, but it was at the wrong stage of both of their careers, wasn't it? I wonder if we're trying to, maybe not deliberately trying to copy that. Leny Yoro's been talked of as the new Varane, so I think it's quite funny that United and Madrid go to bat for the guy at the same time. I do find that very, very interesting. There's one thing that holds me back from giving it a full, we're definitely getting Leny Yoro, because I don't know what the player's intentions are. I only knew that United did like him. The one thing that pauses me and gives me a little bit of a I said on a video this morning, I think it was this morning, sometimes you get leaks of bids going in, because it's that club's intention. Everton will signal, they've rejected a bid for United. Why would they do that? Because they're letting everybody know Jared Branthwaite's not for sale unless you pay way more than what United have just bid, which just so happens to be X, Y, or Z. So why has this bid come out? French journalists, you would presume that is somebody involved at the Lille side. Is it someone from Lille seeding this to the press to let Real Madrid know, hurry up, United have bid 50 mil, and he'll go to Manchester United if you lot don't pony up some dollars? I think that would be a fantastic tactic from Lille, and when I consider the source of where this looks like it's leaked from, it's not none of the British journalists, it's like 3 French journalists. So to me, that tells me that someone at Lille has briefed. Why has somebody at Lille briefed? The very simple explanation is because they'd like to create a bidding war between United and Real Madrid. They're losing the player. You might as well get the most money you can when you do lose the player. So I think the very simplest explanation of this is United have bid. and Real Madrid have bid. United's bid absolutely blows Real Madrid's out the water. So this is a little bit of a heads up to Real Madrid publicly. United are in for the boy. If you're serious about the boy, you'll match their money. And it also leaves them in a pretty strong negotiating position as well, when they can reject one bid from United or accept one bid from United, as they seemingly have done. Real Madrid might come in and go ahead over that now. And make it happen that Leny Yoro signs for them, and they paid a premium on top of whatever United have just had accepted to do so. But then there's other questions that get flung up from this. Does this mean that United are now pivoting away from the Jared Branthwaite idea? Jared Branthwaite, £35 million bid, rejected. £45 million bid, rejected. Again, the reasons why we're hearing about that, well, you're hearing about it because I think Everton want it to be out there. As I said on Transfer Review on Saturday, United are doing work like ninjas at the moment. They're going about their business with a minimal of fuss, and I'm impressed. I think it was very clear early doors. We had at least a 4-man shortlist, which is what I've been asking for the longest time for that centre-half position. I am pretty sure Lenny Yoro's on it. I'm pretty sure Jared Branthwaite's on it, whether I agree or disagree with that. I disagree with that. But he's on the list, right? It is what it is. I think Todibo is on that list, and I think De Ligt is on that list. Now, De Ligt looks all but done. Personal terms are agreed. This one looks like it's in the bag. We'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow and Thursday, I think. But, could the second signing be Yoro? Looks like Branthwaite's on the back burner. There's some talk of Hanko coming. Now, Hanko's an interesting one, not just because he's a left back, but he's also a left side centre half, and having someone with that sort of versatility in the squad, I like. Yoro wouldn't be hindered by De Ligt and Martinez. He would play a lot of football. I'm certain of that. I mean, we went back down to like 8th choice centre half, didn't we, this year? So I don't think anyone would be looking at United's squad going, I'm not signing for you lads, I'll never play. Whereas you look at Real Madrid's, and it might be a bit harder to get into Real Madrid's first team. I think you would know if you've been bought for a decent amount of cash, you're going to get your opportunities, and he's clearly good enough. But I think it's going to be real interesting to see how this plays out. I like Leny Yoro. I spoke to Rio about him. Whenever it was we did the scout report on him, I was like, check this kid out, what do you think? And Rio liked him at the time as well. Now, this isn't one that we put towards the club. I don't think there's been any contact with the club in terms of that. Certainly not through Rio, at least, anyway. But we both liked the look of him. The rumours was he was going to Real Madrid. And then I heard a little tickle on the grapevine, not through him, from somewhere else, that United actually do want Leny Yoro. But obviously this Real Madrid thing is real. So it remains to see if United can get this one over the line. I would like him, though. I think he would represent a real good option because, yes, there are concerns over... I like De Ligt, and I think he knows how to play the system. We were meant to do a video yesterday, me and Rio, talking about De Ligt because Rio's not hot on him at all. So it would have been a good video because I think it makes a lot of sense. He's played Ten Hag's system. He's going to know exactly what he wants. But Rio just don't think he's suited to the Premier League. So I guess we'll get that done as soon as we can get that done. Maybe we'll wait till he signs, see how we can do a bit on how he fits in. But I like Yoro. I think he's a real talented kid. And if this is what Ineos are going to be all about, identifying talents like this and getting them over the line, then I'm absolutely here for it because we've made mistakes like this in the past. This is literally an opportunity to go back in time and sign a young Rafael Varane. Now, if you was given that opportunity, would you do it? Meet Leny Yoro. Anyway, take it easy. Give us your thoughts on this one. Is he going to come? Because the deal's been accepted with Lille, according to these reports at least. Is it just a case of convince him to come? Convince him of the project? I like it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. In a bit.